Scott, are Christians really being silenced? I have not seen that in any way, shape, or form. And you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Certainly Christians feel that way. They feel often that they're marginalized in politics, marginalized in mainstream media. We have Christian persecution going on around the world. We have slaughtered Christians in Africa that nobody seems to, I don't see any protests on college campuses for them. I think within the Christian community, there is a sense that voices and lives are being silenced all over this world. And in this particular case, you had a lot of speakers there that had a lot of different messages. The one that I liked the most came from Dr. Larry Arnn, who is the president of Hillsdale College. You know, he gave a speech about Lincoln's second inaugural, which came at the end of the Civil War and talked about the division in our country and how we had to have national unity following this period of extreme division in our country. I think messages like that, I mean, Lincoln, it was what Lincoln talked about in his second inaugural was absolutely divinely inspired, in my opinion. It came right out of the Christian context, and that's what Dr. Arnn spoke about in his speech. So I think if we're going to have some national unity in this country, political division has driven us apart, but it may be faith that drives us back together, and I think Christians love the idea of not being marginalized any further and, in fact, being at the center of some sort of national reconciliation.
You have a president who was told a lot of lies that
well,
are
I mean, look,
quantifiable.
we know from investigations of the last administration that there were prosecutors in the Department of Justice who were talking about their desire to throw nuns in jail, particularly ones that wear the habit. Now, that sounds like Christian persecution to me. Look, we have separation of church and state in this country. We do not live in a theocracy, but at the same time, that does not mean we have to marginalize, make fun of, or otherwise slough off to the side people that have deeply held religious views. You mentioned Jews. We have a massive spike in hate crimes and violent crimes against Jews in this country. That's absolutely the case. These are also people of faith, and these are also people that deserve our protection and our arms being wrapped around them at the same time. But that's what I saw in this event. National reconciliation around the idea that we are one nation under God, that we do put our arms around people of faith and say, you're welcome to practice your faith here. That's what we do in America.